Loneliness has affected me throughout most of my life, I think. I'd say mostly it kind of started in middle school when I kind of felt myself start to isolate away from other people. And I don't even know if it was that. Maybe it was other people drifting away from me. Or me feeling like people were drifting away from me. But I don't know. I've always considered myself to be a bit of a loner. I feel like my social skills with other people because of that have kind of suffered in more recent times because of that. I tend to close myself off more instead of opening up and being my true self. And I think that just has to do with traumas that never have gotten the chance to truly heal. And because of that, my trust issues have kind of kept me away from other people and wanting to open up. I don't know. I feel like most of the time I am alone. I can truly say that. And maybe not physically I'm alone. Like, I do have people around me, and I've got friends and family, but inside, I feel so alone. It's not a great feeling, I won't lie. To feel like you have nobody to help you. That's how it feels, honestly. Like, I have friends, but I don't see any of them anymore. I see like one of them. And that's because we work together. We have the same job. I mean, he's my best friend, so I'm grateful for that. But it's just like, I don't know. All my old friends, like, I don't see them anymore. Like, this whole first year of college, I think if I add up each time I saw all my friends, it would probably be about 8 to 9 times. Maybe 10. That's not very much. That's from the start of the school year to around now. Somewhere in that ballpark, I'd say. The last time I got together with all my friends? Fucking August. August was the last time I had my full group together from high school. That kind of hurts to say out loud if I'm being honest. And I understand it's a part of life and the way things go. But like, I don't know. Doesn't feel right. It's like, this is kind of drifting off topic, but like, it kind of seems like ever since I got out of high school, everything that's made me who I am is gone. And I feel like that's taken away so much from me. I kind of feel like I'm in a phase in my life where I'm rebuilding myself. And I guess that loneliness is kind of a piece of that I'm trying to break away from. I'm trying to make myself become a more outgoing person, and I'm trying to make myself approach people. Or at least learn some tips and gain some information on how to be better at approaching people. And I'm trying to talk just more and talk to people I don't really talk to as much, that I do work with and stuff like that, as a way of getting comfortable. I'm not great at initiating conversation. And I think that's a part of what's made me so alone. That a lot of the time in life when someone says hi to me, it's usually always them saying it first. Not the other way around. I've always felt like if I say hi to somebody, they don't care if I say hi to them. Like, it doesn't matter if I talk to them or whatnot. I guess that's just been a part of my low self-esteem that I've had for so long. I've always felt like if I'm the one to initiate a conversation with somebody I'm not super familiar with, they're not going to be interested in what I have to say. And I think that's closed me off. And because of that, I've had a hard time in my life being myself around other people. So oftentimes I seem like I'm low energy and I don't have much to say. And like I do. But it's just like I have so much going through my mind. And so many things I want to say. But I feel like no matter what I say, it's not going to matter. Like, what I say is irrelevant almost. And I feel like saying it out loud kind of contradicts a lot of the things I've talked about in my videos for tips in order to help other people and you guys. And as much as I want to help other people, I feel like I've had the hardest time helping myself. And I don't know why. I want to change, and I want to be a better person. I want to be more outgoing, I guess. And I guess being more outgoing doesn't necessarily make me a better person. But I feel like it's a right step in the right direction in order for me to become happier. It's not something, I don't know. It's confusing. It really is. Like, I feel like I'm a good person. I think I am. Some people probably don't. But I think a way for me to truly be able to show other people the kind of person I am is just by talking and just actually, I don't know, just being more of myself. It's just like, it's a weird thing to say that I don't really know how to be myself around other people. And I'm not sure what that means for me. I really don't know what that means. Like, I know how to be myself in front of me, and in front of my friends and people I know, and my family and whatnot, but when it's like newer people, it's like I have a hard time just being myself. Like, just saying things I'd usually say in front of my, like, friends and whatnot. And just, like, I don't know. It's confusing. And I think that also comes from, in a sense, having no filter. And when you have no filter, that can go to a certain extent. Having no filter can mean you say the most outlandish things to other people, and people just look at you like you're insane, like, oh my god, did he really just say that? But it can also mean, like, being more open as to what you want to say to other people. Like, not necessarily caring about how someone's going to think of you if you act more of yourself around them. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, one end of the spectrum of having no filter is saying everything that you can think of that comes to your mind, no matter how crazy or offensive it is. And the other end of having no filter is kind of just being more of where I'm at, like closed off and having nothing there, essentially. So the meaning no filter essentially means there's nothing there, in a way. And I feel like I'm closer. Like, on this spectrum, I feel like I'm, like, in there. You know what I mean? And I feel like I have to be more here. There's got to be a balance when having no filter. You can't just say the craziest shit you want to say, but you can't just hold it all back and say nothing either. And I feel like because I'm more on this end of that spectrum, and I don't really say as much, and I'm not really myself in front of other people, it kind of isolates me. It closes me off. And I think that's also kind of looping back to something I talked about in one of my other videos of, like, how I seem so low energy when I'm on dates and shit like that, and eventually I run out of stuff to say. It's because I'm not being myself. I'm filtering out and picking and choosing what things I want to say around this person because I'm afraid they're going to look at me a certain way if I say one thing or something else. So when I try to say something different, it's like a crack in the door of the true version of myself. I guess I just have a hard time being me around newer people, which is something I want to change because like I tell you guys, like, you shouldn't care about what other people think of you. And I'm trying so hard to ingrain that into my brain, but I have such a hard time doing that. And it's, I don't know, my confidence just definitely something that needs to be worked on. And really getting to understand the concept of not caring what people think of you. Not second guessing yourself and being like, oh, should I talk to this person? Should I go approach this girl? She's really cute, or something like that. You know what I mean? Or, he looks like a homie. Should I approach him and try to make a new friend, or something like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's that second guessing kind of side of me that's always stopped me from taking on those opportunities and going to get that girl's number or going to make a new friend or something like that. You know what I mean? Just that closed off nature that I've always had for so long. It's something I'm really trying hard to work on. And I'm hoping that some of the healthy habits I've been practicing can make me more confident in myself and have love for myself. And I think that's part of the problem right there. A lot of my life I've not been able to truly love myself to the fullest extent. And I really want to work on that. I really do. I really want to change. It's like, it's hard. It's like I have these up and down periods. Some days I'll be like up here, I'll be ecstatic, and I'll be more myself around other people and whatnot. Other days I'll be down here. That's kind of where I am right now. I'm in this spot where I kind of just like, I kind of want to be on my own, and I kind of don't want to talk to a lot of people, and I just kind of want to do my own thing. If you know what I'm trying to say. But I want to be more up here. Drifting towards this spot of being able to have that kind of ecstatic energy around people. I want to make people smile. I want to make people laugh. I want to be able to put a smile on my own face in front of other people. I feel like I hardly have an easy time doing that. I feel like I can barely put a smile on in front of other people. And I feel like that makes me come off as intimidating. Because I feel like people generally are more attracted to you and want to be your friend and want to talk to you if you're more of a happy person. And what better to show that than just putting a smile on your face. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're a happy person, which kind of just, doubles back on what I literally just said. But you know what I'm trying to say? Even if you aren't the happiest person, the best thing you can do is put a smile on your face. Because at the end of the day, if you can put a smile on your own face, you're going to put a smile on somebody else's face. And that's going to generally attract more people to you. Because they can at least tell that maybe you're a happy person in some sense, right? Man, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm yapping at this point. But I hope you get the concept of what I'm trying to say. Loneliness and all those aspects of it, it's quite the subject for me, because it's something that I feel like I'm really able to dive into and talk about with other people and my experiences about it. And I have more I can say on it, but that's for another day. That's all I got for tonight. And stay blessed.